a much wider path. And as we've seen all day today, this really moves on this turn. So you got to get on it early. Weight looks really good. You're going to get by the guards, just how they got the weight to get it. Oh, they ticked off the close red guard. Weight was really good. Now it's in a difficult position. It's not quite 100% open from the hag, so they're going to have to play something relatively soft at this to avoid jamming. Team Johnston doesn't have the hammers. They may choose to guard. Julius looks like she's going to try to draw up to the face of it. Here comes up shorts and guard. And the sweepers are on it. Looks like it's going to end up being a high guard. So it's getting tougher and tougher for Team Taylor to get in to get at shot stone now. So they've got lots of noise out front. Now we'll curl, so could play a soft tap. They're looking at both sides. Certainly complicated first end for them. See if they can come with a wide draw. Be a tough port to get through to actually get to shot without making contact with the rock in the front eight. But again, we know that it really curls here, but it is weight sensitive. If you do get a little heavy, it's going to tend to run a little straight up there. Working it hard. Pass really good, just lightweight. And that plugs off that. Oh, sorry. Is it over? Nope, nope. So it doesn't plug the hole. Just a little light. So they're supposed to let it die at the hog line to remove it. Say that Julia's going to come down and plug the hole for any possible tap on that redstone in the 8, which would leave Team Taylor with a difficult angle raise on the outside red. Sweepers are upright, indicating it might be a little hot. Don't want to do anything to disrupt that redstone too much. Yeah, it doesn't really make any advantage for Team Taylor. So they've got a tough shot to score, but they are at risk of only giving up one as long as they don't remove the red stone in the top 8. So it's just how do you get around to get a either better shot? Is there too much risk involved in it, or do they just throw it away and concede the one? Looks like they're going to try the tap. Path's there if you get it right. Just super weight sensitive. Again, pretty complicated first end. So Sydney's got a tough one here. This has got more weight. Sweepers are on it. It's on a path right now to hit the yellow guard. And again, once you get that outside there, it doesn't always come back. Don't think it's going to do much damage. I don't think it's going to have the outcome she wanted, so it looks like it's likely going to be a steal of 1. And yep, so Team Johnston gets a steal of 1 in the first end. Take a 1-0 lead. Team Johnston's coach is refueling, adding more octane. No, but I have Timbits. Ooh, please, I don't eat the chocolate ones. It's good. Good. Timbit sharing. Not supposed to share, right? Yeah. When I order Timbits, usually I say no chocolate ones, and they give me the real weird eye. So, right, Team Johnston called for this one to be in top of the house. Brooklyn's looks like she's got it right about the tee. Maybe a little heavy. Yep, it's going to sail back a little bit. Back 8. Wow, carried right into the back 12. Corner guard for Team Taylor slipped in the rings, so Team Johnston's going to remove it. Brooklyn's going to be asked to throw a hit here. Try to get an advantageous roll towards the center. Oh, this one's curling quite a bit. Going to remove the stone, but likely going to roll out of the house. That's been a tricky spot today, too. To get hit and stick on those ones that are just at the edge of the 8. Up the high corner by Team Taylor. I'm tongue-tied on tees today. Hey, that was pretty good. I know, but I'm just like, everything that will letter T today, I keep seeing, even earlier today. It's the Tim bits. Another T. Brought to you by Tim Hortons. So Team Johnston's drawing this one. I think they wanted it in top four. It's going to be a little heavy. Probably right to the button. Or just behind. Top 12. Okay, that's another tease. Good thing nobody on the coaching staff has a T as their first name. Oh, Tony. Hey, pretty good audience. 24 people watching right now. Yes, Jen Cuddy better watch what she says, that's for sure. And this one's going to be a bit heavy here. Just can't seem to get them in where they want them to be today. Or this end anyways. Certainly create an opportunity here. What's that? What, banter? So Scotia's throwing a high guard here. So it's out there a little wider. Yeah. So far we're 3 for 3 on guards. All 3 in the house. Yes, it's fast. Yeah. This one's going to be pretty good. Just biting top 12, maybe full 12. Sydney's calling for a hit on the Yellowstone, the top 12. Could get a nice roll here out of it. Gets a double and a roll. Well thrown rock. Now that player out there is disguised as Rachel Holman. I know, it's thrown everybody off. We have Einerson out there and Holman out there. Yeah, look at this. I know, they're on the same team. No, rock is still open, so they're going to make a hit on this. So Charlotte will be throwing probably a nose hit or even a roll to the center. Okay, you guys get now high score, 28 viewers. I'm just going to make the hit and stick. Be happy about that. It certainly cuts off the path to get around the corner. Hit and roll here. I'm sorry? Yeah, he's out helping Team Zemlink, and he's going to be working with us on a bunch of technical stuff this year. So. I had to do a double take when I saw the Guelph Griffin jacket out there and going, oh, that's a few years old. Just referring to a team that's practicing on sheet 1. That is an old one. That's circa 2015, 16, somewhere around there. I make it sound like that's really old. Well, we got a flash here, gone through the center. It's got a little wide. Give Charlotte another chance to either tap or maybe put another one in. Looks like she's going to play the tap. Yep. Curling club we're playing at is home to the Laurier Golden Hawks. So one of the, here's a big Laurier house. Looks great. Lots of university teams played here over the years. Lots of championships. It's certainly a university that has a history of performance. So it looks like we're playing the tap here. Sweepers are close. Starting to come in. Looks like we're going to get a bit of a split here. Yeah, just a split. Pushes the one under the corner guard and the other one's wide open. And Sydney's calling for a freeze here. Tough to throw a freeze early in the game. You haven't really got enough throws to figure out what exact draw time is, but seems to be a weapon of choice this afternoon, because in the men's game that was previous that we had a lot of freezes tried. Looking good. Line's looking real good. They're working it really hard. Carrie and Rachel sweeping this one. Oh, nice freeze. Peach. The secret to leaving, leaving donuts unattended is to leave the top open, right, Jen? And then willpower kicks in, or doesn't. Timbit Sue, the Savage Beast. So Julia's calling for potentially another freeze. Well, they could come down and hit it and see if they can spin it to the outside, but looks like they're going to play the option of coming down and freezing on top of it. Red is shot right at the moment. Well done. I know. Max, he's a favorite player today on the shootouts. Lots of Maxes. After each team's first game today, they had to throw a shootout just in terms of different tiebreakers. And it's 4 shots closest to the button measured in centimeters. And we had a lot of teams throw it either through or short. So you see a lot of that early in season. It's certainly something to practice because drawing the pin for a hammer is critical now in curling. It's a skill-based way of measuring who gets the hammer versus the old-fashioned coin toss. So we try to give the kids an opportunity at least once a tournament to have a shootout, to hone their skills on that. And here comes the freeze. Line is a little wide, but the weight is coming off, so don't want to bounce, but she will likely move this from being shot. Yeah, she did. So yellow sitting 2. But both are behind the tee. So it could create a pocket here for Team Taylor to draw into. This will be Sydney's first, I believe. Calling for a hit here, I think, judging by the ice. So they could hit the yellow in the back of the button and roll on top of the yellow, giving it some backing. Which would prove to be a challenging shot for Team Johnston to deal with next throw. So this has certainly got a lot of weight to it. And they're sweeping it hard, so the line must be tight. Looking good from my perspective, so here it is. Here comes the hit. And the roll up on top. Lovely shot. Red sits 2. This is a double opportunity. Just thinking about what angle they're going to hit this at to make the best option here. I think that, part of what they're wondering is, do they hit it and roll up on, hit the shot stone and roll up on top of second shot, or do they try the double? The rocks are pretty close together, so any type of impact on the outside edge should get rid of both yellows. It may also carry them off the back yellow, but pretty good chance here that you get a double. This would certainly get Team Johnston out of a little bit of trouble here, but see what Julia throws here. She called really tight ice, so I suspect the weight's going to be pretty good. But as we've seen on this path today, it's unforgiving if you get it even outside the broom, so you're almost better to be narrow on this and sweep it back to pull it back to line. Nice clean release. Pretty much catch any outside edge of this red. Now it's really coming in now. And, well, she got rid of one red, but left the red at the back. Now, it's hard to tell who shot here. The outside, the shooter on that one rolled under the cover of the guards. And it's pretty close. Not sure who shot. I would say it's red, so it might be just a draw for 2. But it is pretty close. Probably worth a measure. Certainly one. Now it's probably worth a measure for the other 2. Let's see what the decision made here is. Got some shrugs. All you gotta do is put a measure on it, so it's always good practice to measure rocks. So it's 1 red for sure, and we'll see what happens with the result. Okay, and the measure done looks like it was yellow, so it's 1 red. Fist pumps all around there for Team Taylor. Good end. I thank Carmelinda for putting a post out on the JCTO social media of the back of my head. It's nice. So those of you who don't know me, I'm tall, so I try to hide my bald spot. But unfortunately, there are those who have nefarious reasons for putting pictures on social media. Carmelinda Del Conte. Sorry. That's okay, Carm. I won't hold it against you. And just for everybody's information, so all the Junior Slam Series events are part of the Junior Curling Tour of Ontario. It's an organization designed to help foster the growth of junior curling by giving them structure and rules and guidance. And we're always looking, to work with the JCTO on helping develop junior curling, get more events, more opportunities for kids to play this wonderful game. So, reach Carmelinda at the Junior Curling Tour of Ontario. If you're interested in getting involved? Can never have enough people involved in junior curling, right, Carm? She does social media, texts, tour moms group, and you name it. And scorekeeper extraordinaire today. I'm so kind. Yeah. I've never heard that. That's good. Thank you. First time. All right, we got a corner guard. We got by Team Taylor. Looks like Team Johnston's going to try to go around it, so Brooklyn's going to try to throw her first and just get under that guard. Team Johnston right now is undefeated and leads in the standings, the 3-0 record. And a less than stellar shootout, but we won't count that, as the coaches cringe. So that one went a little deep, just behind the tee. It's open on the left side. But Team Taylor's going to likely draw around or put up another center here. So didn't see the signal. Oh, certainly curled a long way, and red is now shot, just the way it kind of finished under the yellow, but just closer to the back four. So looks like we're going to see some left side of the sheet loading up here of rocks. Come around, attempt by Brooklyn number 2. Working this one pretty hard. Line's really good. Just wish she got the weight to get it around. It looks like she's going to be pretty close to being shot here. And let's see. Oh, just curls a little bit too much. So Johnson's sitting 2-3, but right now it's Team Taylor that's sitting 1. Robin's throwing this one. Looking to get behind that guard, potentially be sitting 1-2, but even if you protect it, it's not bad because there's not a really favorable angle to come in and get rid of it right now. This one's certainly going to be a lot wider. It's going to settle up just in the top 12. Crisps, Carm?
Actually, just looking
right there. Oh, I got Timbits and coffee crisps. That's like music to your ears. Tony picked all the chocolate ones out. It goes with his Coke habit. That's Coca-Cola for those listening, not affiliated with the University of Western Ontario. Don't want to jeopardize Tony's employment. Not good for a professor to have a Coke habit. I'm not at all controversial, that's right. Tony's just cringing. All of a sudden, I'm up to 150 viewers. Holy smokes. People want Tony's contact information? Oh, okay, that's good. Now, Jennifer's son Russell's probably laughing his head off. Russell's one of those Wilfrid Laurier champions that I spoke of earlier. He's got his name on the wall here at the club somewhere. So after the confab here, looks like they might try to make a play at the outside yellow. Yeah. It's not bad here. If it overcurls and gets the guard, that's not a bad thing because it opens up the left side. But she's going to come down and try to soft tap this. And to my left, Carmel crowd. Grabbing people's clothes and finding out if it has a name on the back. So like a mother. Looks like they're going to get by this, or, well, just got by. That's a good shot. Just got by the guard. I was worried about them rubbing it there because they got off sweeping, but it got by. Raised the yellow stone onto the red and onto the yellow, and now yellow sitting one, so. Good shot by Scotia. So Team Taylor's going to try to come around and freeze on the yellow stone or bump it back. You know the path. They've shown this a few times. Now this one is out there a little bit, so they're now sweeping it to see if they can get it around the center or maybe tap the center. I think it's going to be a little bit lighter than they anticipated, so not a bad shot. Couldn't tap it up. You can tap it up to raise it into the button later. So Scotia's going to ask to throw another one up into the 4-foot, potentially freeze. Oh, now they're potentially looking at the hit and roll. Oh, you weren't hearing me? You mean I've been talking for no reason? Nobody's hearing me? Okay. Oh, good. That's not my pop making the popping noise? No. Okay, good.
Here's the Timbits.
Oh, the Timbits, that's good, Would you like some? No? I think that was a ploy to come out and get Timbits. My audio crew is, testing this out. Oh, nobody's listening. Now back to the game. Good shot coming up here. If you get around the guard, it's really starting to finish hard. Now, what you don't want to do is rub off that first yellow and be open. Yeah, probably should have swept that. Gonna leave a pocket here. Coach Tony's furiously making notes. Can't believe they didn't sweep that one. Nodding his head, eating more Timbits. Ooh, good word. I can't even repeat that word online. Might get you in trouble. Tony, every time I see you with an iPad, it keeps getting smaller and smaller. Usually it's the other way when you get older. the devices get bigger. So now it's the glasses get bigger. Well, Team Taylor's got an opportunity to sink one in this pocket or got a favorable angle here. The girls are working it really hard. And the line's really good. Let's just see where this is going to end up. This could be a real peach of a shot here. Well, she knocks it back. So it over curled a bit. It's third shot. It's become quite a messy little pocket there. Everybody likes messy little pockets as long as they're sitting favorably. But all it takes is one shot to mess it up. Hey, you know what? I'm trying to help you guys out. I know you're rookie coaches there, so. I think it is how many rocks you need to throw down the same path. Because we've got certainly the path work to get to that 4-foot on this line. So Charlotte's going to be asked to throw this one short. Just guard the hole. Sometimes the best guards are in the 4-foot. Did you hear that, opponents of Team Johnston? A tendency to not throw light. Now watch this. Now if she hogs this, you're going to be, I'm going to call you out on that. Yeah, they're working it. It's not going to be far over the hog. And you're going to plug the hole. Amazing how much it just carries. I actually still think you can get into that pocket just by how much curls on that side. And so does Team Taylor. So I think it's Kara is being asked to get in that little hole. Now, certainly tightened up the ice. Looks like they may be playing the tap reds. This one's certainly a little wider. Now, ideally, you want to get the inside edge to play this tap, but hey, that's not too bad, not too shabby at all. That's going to be a difficult rock to remove. There's that catcher's mitt that we created. Oh. Looking at playing the yellow on the outside of the 8-foot, they're certainly lined up if you hit it hard enough that you could probably get rid of both, spill both reds, and potentially even the back red. But from the hack, you've only got about 3/4 rocks, so this is going to be, again, a tight play to see about how close they can get to the guard with much weight to actually spill 2 rocks. So you're going to need a fair amount of force to get rid of the 2 rocks on the angle. It's doable. Again, here's something where if you don't make it perfect, you can probably get rid of the red guard and open it up. So you probably got a plan A shot and a plan B shot here. Looks like it's going to be a straight peel on the red guard. Just to open the left side of the sheet up. Got some good steam on this one. Looks like it's going to be a straight peel. She might clip the one at the top of the house, which she did. But it certainly opens up that left side. Lots of thinking going on here. Looks like she's gonna. Looks like we're gonna have a timeout, Team Taylor here. Yep, they signal for the timeout, so the coaches will head out. Tony will take another Coke fix. There he goes. So both coaches are out here having a chat with their teams. Certainly could be a end breaker here depending on where we go. Team Taylor was looking at the out turn come around, but they're probably going to end up having to play something to protect the run on the yellow double on the left side. But we'll see what happens. It's Team Taylor's shot. So let's see what Sydney calls here. Coaches aren't giving away any trade secrets here.
Well, we were just talking Byron. You can't tell
That's okay. Well, no, but they weren't laughing, so they couldn't have been that good.
No.
Looks like we're going to throw a guard up on the left side, intern side, taking quite a bit of ice. We know it finishes hard there. Fortunately, that one came into the house and not really protecting the yellow double here. So Julie's going to try this yellow double. It's pretty wide open. Just got to strike the center or outside edge, anywhere from center to the left side of the rock. And judging by the ice call, it's going to be pretty good speed at this. So that's with her first stone. Oh, sweepers are on it. Looks like we're gonna get just on nose, which will spill both the reds. Good shot. Leaves yellow sitting 2 now. Certainly an end changer. Bunch of high fives there. Good shot. You can hear those high fives. Those are slapping. Good quality microphones. So Team Taylor's looking like they're draw around. Get one in the 4-foot under the center guards. Okay, Sydney's throwing her last rock here, looking at 2, trying to get something underneath cover there. There's a yield on top 12, so it means it's probably a little light. And this really carves over here, so this one looking like it's going to end up into this pile on the center. Yeah, really goes there, especially with low rotation. All right, so Team Johnston's sitting 1 or 2. It's hard to tell. That back one again is close. Looking like 2, but that red is certainly worth a measure. Now they could come down and do essentially the same type of angle tap and punch the red one through the back, but got some interesting angles there. So shot requires some precision. Or if they think they're sitting 2, they come on the open side. So they're certainly sitting 1. So it looks like we're going to see an open draw here. Working this one really hard. Sweepers pretty much had their head down the whole way. Looks like we're going to come up a little bit short here, so might be a measure here again. Jen, is that 1 or 2?
I was 2. The other
Okay. All right, so we got 2 for Team Johnston there in that last end. So 3-1 lead, best guess. Till they hang the score, it's not official. This one's going to over curl a bit.
It's a score sheet. The bar,
6-2 on sheet 3. And that's Team Akers over Team Schroden. 5, sorry. That's my dyslexia. Other games out there, we've got on sheet 3, we've got Team O'Keefe up 3-1 on Langford. And on sheet 2, we've got a 2-1 lead Parkinson over McDonald. So got a corner guard by Team Taylor, and now it's going to come around the top 12 rock. Now, they give motion that's heavy. Now, they might be able to get a split off this if it takes a speed off. Oh, just by. I think it's going to hang around the back of the rings. Certainly finished hard. Just biting back 8. Come around on the left side of the house, sorry. IT Taylor, so they're sitting shot. Team Johnston's going to ignore it. This one's got a great line, but also a little deep. But it will be shot rock. Just biting the back 4.
it's twice.
Oh, Johnston has a 3-1 lead here. But all their rocks on the back of the house, so they may look at peeling the front guard. Yep, just to open it up. And maybe what they do, they get the one behind the corner as a bonus. Doesn't matter. Worry about it. I'll fix that. Yep. Looking for a straight peel. So it looks like it might over-curl a bit. Coming up to nose. I hope they don't jam on the back, but looks like they're going to get jam on the back, but through the hole. So Team Taylor's still sitting 1 under cover. Team Johnston sitting 2, 3, 4. I'm going to see another come around of the tight 12-foot rock. This is going to be a little heavy, so go through the rings at the back. So Team Johnston's likely to make a play. Oh, look like placing that guard. I thought they'd make a play at back 12 rock, or the back 8 rock shotstone. And it looks like coach is trying to call a timeout. They're seeing the universal T symbol as a man wearing black in a dark room. But they see him. All right, so we got a timeout here. Let's see what's going to come of this. Oh, they took 2 in the third. Johnston took 2 in the third. Just watched it, so. No, they just called a timeout. Oh, he didn't. Okay. Johnston took 2. There you go. Whew. That's from Chris. Just tell them that our system automatically generates the draw.
Sorry, what's that?
Just tell them that our system automatically generates the draw schedule, right? Who plays who? Oh yeah, it's picking that one up as blue. That's weird. Okay, I'll reload it. It should clean it up. Yeah, he's only given 5 games, eh? I gave 6. That's the tough format. Because I don't know why, like, how's he to want his playoffs to be done? Yeah, our system automatically creates the draw and the matchups. You just need to figure out how many games he's, you know, why only 5 versus 6, right? Well, I'll be there from 6:30 to 8:30, so he can sit and I'll just show him when I'm there. All I'm doing is watching. I'm not statting or anything. Yeah, yeah, yep. Yep, no, that's it, yep.
That's what I want.
Sorry, I can't repeat that, Tony, because I was on mute. But I will, for the 27 fans at home. We're just talking about, you know, without hammer, you're trying to score here versus trying to defend. And some teams would choose to hit one of the two red rocks to eliminate a stone and roll in favorably. Charlotte's chosen to try to draw behind two guards, which is a very offensive move. Make it, it's great. Yeah, Tony's saying term offensive, yeah. Oh, we say aggressive maybe. Yeah. Now, if you get a heavy shot here, you could freeze it up on the back one. It looks like they're going to get close to it. Yeah.
Come on, girl, take it.
They're going to get close. Get within a rock width. It's pretty good. The girls team I coach, we call it a 2-for-1. Remove one of theirs and get a bonus roll, right? So.
Thank you.
It's about a foot of space there, so they could come down and hit it and roll to the far side, to the left side of the screen. They could just come and just tap it back. Challenge if they tap it back and it jams, it negates the top stone and they only set one. But they are going to make a play at it. Good weight on this one. Not sweeping it now. Trying to get a thin piece here. Looks like they're going to get a thick piece. They rolled into the open and jammed on the back red. Now, I believe, look at this. Yeah, yellow is second shot. So Charlotte's going to have Julia throw at the nose of the redstone. And they're in pretty good position to get a force here. $30 viewers now, Tony. Jen must have gone and she's watching it now, right? No, I can't. Do you want me to tell people to contact you who are viewing?
Yeah, yeah.
Tony's cell number is... Hey, look at his phone's ringing off the hook.
Tony's old and doesn't remember his own cell number.
Yeah. I'm just going to say that Tony said he's old. Not Byron said Tony's old. So if you get a nose hit here, it's not a good thing. You could even get a little roll to the... away from the stone that's under cover. Wouldn't be bad either. Oh, viewers just dropped to 29 because Jen came back. Well, this one's really moving here, so they might get a roll here. It's moving hard on it. Oh, they jammed at the back. Now the good thing is they got a thick enough roll that they're shot two undercover. But I think she would probably like to have that one on the other side. But nonetheless, she's two undercover. So Sydney's got an opportunity to come down and draw on top of that and sit one. Could get a skipper's deuce here. Maybe two nice shots, maybe get a half shot. But right now,
The folks in London would like to shout out.
the folks in London would like a
Yeah,
So how many people out of the 30 are from London?
Joe and Angie would shout out.
All right, so clap your hands. Not that anybody can see it, but it makes you feel good. If you're from London. I don't see any hand clapping on YouTube. Nope. But I probably have some yuckles. Jen's like, you just said you just offended all the people in London. No. Pearl's watching. All right, this one's hanging out there. Now the weight's coming off. The single broom sweep is always a good touch. It's those one-handed sweepers.
It's directional.
Directional one-handed sweeper, yeah. That was a little deep. So Julie's got an opportunity to come in here, block the path, and make Sydney take a wider path to probably draw down for her one with her last. And for the London folks who didn't hear Tony shout at me, top 8 light tolerance. I think that's the Coca-Cola kicking in.
Yeah, go ahead, tell them what you're
Hey,
drinking.
I drink Diet Pepsi. Brought to you by Pepsi Cola.
This is what this is really about.
This is really it's aspartame versus, you know, all the caffeine.
Sugar.
Sure, yeah.
You just get your sugar from other sources, don't.
I do. Fully admit it. Could be the 50 chocolate bars I have under my desk. Don't do it. All right, comes the draw. Even anywhere on the center line's good. So Tony got his wish. The tolerance is light, and it certainly cuts off that path. So I think you're going to see that Sydney's going to be forced into draw for one here. Yep. Now she threw a draw first, so just has to make the weight adjustment on her second. Now, sweepers are indicating it's a little hot. It's starting to come down. She's got some backing at the back, but I'm not sure if that's going to count out anything. So this one's really going to stop on its own. And it looks like it's going to go a little heavy. Yeah, unfortunately, just that little bit heavy. So it looks like a steal of 2 here. Could be steal. Yeah, 1 for sure. Oh, kicked it both away. So wait. I didn't get the motion. Was that a 1 or a 2?
We're still waiting for the count on the rack.
Yeah. Well, you know, they're just banking it. They're doing the math in their heads. Good thing the coaches are paying attention. Just a single? Well, that'll teach you to wave 2 fingers at me. Got a single on sheet 1. All right, we're back here. Waiting for Pearl to call the 1-800 number. 1-800-TONY with 4 eyes. Taylor's trying to come in here and get the back one. And it looks like they're going to get a nice little shot and a roll under. Now rolled into the open. Also didn't quite remove that yellow, so it's lighter at the back. Nice shot by Team Johnston. So Team Taylor's going to come around and try to get into that pocket again. Oh, this one's a little heavy. Might be doing some rub action off the guard. Well, it's an unorthodox way to get in, but it's in. Actually opens it up a little bit too, because it removes that yellow guard from protecting the shot stone. Team Johnston's going to go for it. Hit here and hit and roll. And just try to avoid the jam. Your angle pointing a finger, I can't really see. Guess you'll have to hold on. So we get a hit and roll here. Oh, Massa. She's throwing. I'll sick karma on her. Looks like we're going to call a freeze into the back shot stone here. And we're back. Had to go tell a story. So, well, we got a interesting collection of rocks under the guard. And right now, red is sitting 1. The angle's not favorable if yellow is able to get through that port on the left side. Could tap it out. So. I think they're looking at that. Can they get enough of it to tap it and roll away? This looks like they're going to come down and try to tap it. Not with a ton of weight. Just enough to tap it to get shot, tap the red to the back of the 4. So it looks like it's going to get through the hole here. Just all about the angle now. I think they left it a little bit there. They're going to tap the other red up. Oh, they touched them both daintily. Now this does leave a double for the yellows. A double to opportunity to double the yellows. It's just a tough line to get to. You'd have to come center line out. At every end here, we had some tough thinking when it gets down to skipper's rocks on both sides. You can draw down and come into the pocket, but the risk is if you hit the yellow, you could advance it to shot. You can also come and tap the red on the top of the 4-foot, which I think might be the option they're going to look at. As we know it does a lot on that side. Carmelin, I think you need to be about a foot taller just to be able to see over the TV monitors. Discussion going on at the hog line here. I just think they're trying to figure out what the weight is or how to get the path to tap the red one up. So the brain trust of Holman, Taylor, and Einerson making that final decision. And I'm just referring to the back of the jersey names.
Just wondering about upcoming Olympic trials, because, you know,
Yeah.
helped.
Yeah. Just don't see that happening in an Olympic year. Suddenly a team changing. Oh, it's yeah. Sydney's throwing this now. I think they're saying the weight's heavy, but heavy's not bad if it breaks. Yeah. Well, they're really on it all of a sudden, so it's really starting to dive. And really slowing down. So they're going to end up guarding the hole here. Potentially could give Julie an opportunity to do the yellow, 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 which Coach Tony seems to love. Tony loves yellow, yellow, yellow. And it does end up tapping that red, or sorry, tapping the yellow to the shot stone. And heck, it's early in the year. Why not try it? Never know when you might need to see this in maybe a championship final or Winter Games final. Yep. And lots of conversation going on around this shot. I think they're going to give it a try. I think it's hard to get through the hole and hit enough of the yellow to move it. Now, they may be trying to hit the middle yellow. I don't know if they can get by the guard and get enough of the middle yellow to roll in. They also might be trying the off the second yellow stone in the forefoot.
This is where you'd like players to look at you.
Sure, coach said this is what you'd like players to know what they're doing, but no, that's the beauty of being a teenager, Tony. You don't have to tell adults anything. That'll get some laughs from those people in London who know their children well. And I can tell you, speaking from experience now that my kids are in their late 20s, yeah, that's how they thought when they were teenagers. It doesn't get any better. Oh, sorry, it does get better. Yeah. Let's see what comes of this. It's certainly an interesting shot to watch, and it's on its way. Yeah, I think she's trying the in-off. She's trying to come off the high yellow between the hole and roll in, and maybe touch the stone. It's going to be really close here. Yeah. Yeah, it's still one red, so it's going to have to be a double tap. Which is exactly the way you kill zombies, apparently. I watched a lot of zombie movies, apparently. Yeah.
What happened during the pandemic?
You know, well, you get to binge a lot of Netflix went on during the pandemic. I think during COVID, I've watched more TV than I ever have in my combined total life. It's just like, what else was there to do? Maybe I should learn to play an instrument. Nope.
Working on quilt number 6.
Oh yeah, working on quilt number 6? Yeah, I don't have the patience for that. My mom taught me a couple useful skills. Sewing was one, knitting was not. I'm just not a knitter. Yeah, I know. To me, that's the same thing. Okay, sure. I'm going to have a whole bunch of hate mail from quilters all across the world. So Team Taylor, Sydney's going to try to come down and see if she can get in there and get another shot in the forefoot. Tough shot. She's got her one. Just how do you get a multiple here? And Jen Cuddy's showing me all her photos of vegetables and going garden growing. Apparently somebody had something else to do during COVID. Carmelinda appreciates that. This is going to be a great shot. Oh, what a great shot. Crowd goes wild.
You betcha.
Yep. They woke up. They were really quiet until that shot. It was a great shot for 2. Well, you can go to YouTube and watch it. Yeah, if you want to watch the replay. Yeah, it's actually here. You want to see it? It's on the screen right now. And it's a... Oh, funny. It was a redirect off a guard. And in. Doesn't matter how you get there, right?
Nope.
Right, Coach? Oh, okay. So that was one of those planned plays that you practice over and over again. A set play. So 4-3 after 5. What's that?
They're replaying it.
Oh, they are replaying it? Good. Yeah, our viewership just went up by 3 from sheet 3. That's right. And now they're gone. Yeah. I love watching U18 curling. It's lots more fun. Not boring. Sometimes U21 curling gets a little dull. Put it in, hit it out. Put it in, hit it out. Hope my team's not watching. I don't know. Are they? They didn't tell me. Got the long center and now drawn into the wings. Charlotte's paused like a statue. There's she moving. Okay. And this one's going to be a little heavy, but probably going to hang on to be a biter. And Jen's still searching for pictures of quilts. Oh, she's looking at cottage photos. Yeah, nice. Water and flat land. It's got to be the land of Canada. Last time my wife and I traveled to PEI for a trade show, my wife wanted to buy property on the island. And then people told her how the winters were. Yeah, it's really cold and windy. Yeah, you got to be from there to like that's right. Well, we got another long center, so I suspect we're going to see some 4-foot action here anytime soon. Come up top 12 on the other side here, or on the same side, sorry. Just wants this to be a little lighter. I think we're going to probably be at least full 8 here. It is starting to slow down. Oh, just full 12. Now we're going to go to the 4-foot, or we're going to hit it. Looks like we're going to hit and roll. Maybe we should start doing polls of the fans on shot selection. Who likes to hit and roll? Who likes to draw? Everybody likes to hit and roll. All right, they're on it right out of our hands. Oh, now they're off. Looking pretty good. I think they're not on the line, so I think it's a little bit wide, but weight's really coming off, so I don't know if she's going to really move this rock very much. About 3 feet. And she's going to stick around for a biter. Now, whose biter's better? There's that using alliteration again. Oh, I don't want to work for CBC. Work for enough government agencies usually in my life. No, I've alienated the government. Look at that. Going for high score on alienation on YouTube. 34 people watching though. That's the high score for the weekend. 34. I know. Maybe we should just broadcast Team Johnston the whole weekend. Oh, hang on. They already do that on Facebook Live. Where's the tripod for this game?
We don't either. Because
Oh, yeah. You'll have to mute me for your team.
yes, you're right.
Definitely.
We are trying to think about it. I'm looking at the floor.
When you figure out how to mute me, let my wife know. Trying to clear up both guards. Good. Good. Moved them certainly out to the side, but left a really, really long center yellow. Trying for a hit and roll here. Going to sweep it the whole way, I think. Certainly want to get a piece and get a roll, hopefully under the cover of the guard. But a nose hit's pretty acceptable too. A small roll. Getting closer to the center. You still awake, Carm? You still awake?
Absolutely.
Long day. Tried to get a microphone on Carmelinda all weekend, but she just keeps saying no. So Carmelinda just made the statement that she does not have the gift of gab. So anybody like to comment on that, please contact Carmelinda Del Conte on her Facebook page. I'll get hit and roll here, and I think it's going to roll out. So I could see some come around here around that center guard. Better check your Facebook page in case people are going to start commenting. I got a couple of coaches here that are contacting Carmelinda right now, saying stop talking. Yeah, we're going to try to come around here. We're going to go out, turn in. So let's see how this path runs. Sweepers are on it now. I don't know if this has got enough weight to get there, but it could be another guard. Yeah, it's certainly going to just hard to get over. We haven't played much on this side of the sheet out that wide, so what's better than one guard? Two. Now we'll team Johnston with a lead peel and hammer. Nope, they're going to go under. Coach Tony is now, oh, he's standing up, making the T symbol. Let's see if the girls see him. Oh, we got a timeout. So much for drawing around. Coach Tony put his foot down. Big foot. I'm going to peel the guards. Danger is if you slip behind the tee and then the other team comes down and welds one on you, you end up chasing when you're in control of the end. Well, Charlotte's going to be trying to peel one, if not both of these guards. And roll up. Nicely done. Textbook. Coach Tony's very, very happy. Calls for another sip of your Coke. And a 5-star report on the curl coach. Tony doesn't give 5s? Okay. Guilt is such a wonderful weapon, Tony. If I didn't say 5. Oh, no. Just hold on. So we're going to draw open into the forefoot here. We got those 2 biters, and unfortunately we can't tell from our viewing who's shot. It is really close. This one's going to be a little heavy. Okay, a lot heavy. Just through the back. So Charlotte's going to draw to the opposite side. See if she can spread stone out, maybe get a new path, maybe get a half shot. Got a game over there. We have our first final of this draw. Team Akers defeated Team Schroden 9-3 after 6. I think both teams were sitting at probably about a 3-2 or a 2-2 record now. I'm going to draw into the open side here. Just taking it in. It's good. So I suspect Team Taylor will be hitting this. "13-week-old puppy at home." Yep, it's my wife's birthday present. Husband of the Year award right here. Till the dog chews something that she likes at home, like her favorite shoes or purse. Or, yeah, I know. Puppies do that kind of stuff. All right, looking at a hit here. Hopefully hitting the stick. Maybe a little bit of roll to change the line. But the main thing is to hit it first and deal with the roll afterwards. Now, lots of screaming going on, so it must be tight for line, but they're holding it. Good looking shot here. Looks like you're going to get at least half a rock, but boy, did it ever move. Well, they got enough of it to squeeze it through the back. Good shot, good sweep. Another open draw here coming out. Thought maybe they'd change sides, but they're going to come to the same side here. Just going to make sure that there's some object to throw at here, so even if it's deep, it's not too bad. So I'll put it pretty close to where it was last time, a little wider. Alright, so we're going to see a hit, hopefully a hit and stick here. So she sticks, she'll make Julia throw at it, and then it gets the biter measures out. Find out who's closer. Looks like we're going to have a lot of hard sweep in here. Some loud hurry hards. And this one's really starting to curl. I'm not sure if she's going to get a really thick piece of this. Oh, just went by. So potentially an opportunity here for 3. I guess it really comes down to them looking at and making a decision on, are they sitting 2 or are they sitting 1? You can always make a little hit and roll play at the outside biter to guarantee that red one's gone. Or you can take the gamble that it's an open draw for 2. Now, 6 end. If you draw for 2, got a 3-point lead going into 7. That's pretty good positioning. Carm, your side is always much neater than my side. Just saying. And she likes it that way.
Surprisingly.
Go for 2.
Draw for 2? Wow. Can't repeat that on YouTube. It might go viral. Just drawing into the house here. He's got good weight. And backing. Whoa, they're going sideways, but that's okay. It's going to slow down. So 2 for sure. And then they'll look at the... Oh, maybe they already know it's 3. Or it's 2. 2? We'll find out when they hang the score. It's kind of like the 2 they had last time that was a 1. I'll wait till they hang the score.
Okay, I'm sure that was because Charlotte tapped.
Okay. That would be the pillar in my way.
Have a tip.
I got a center corner guard. It was supposed to be a center guard. And we're throwing at the 1 stone in the house here, so Brooklyn's throwing some smoke at this, and it's going to get a hit and roll. Good roll. It hangs around on the outside. This is what caused some trouble last end. So it was 2. So it's a 6-3 lead for Team Johnston, playing 7. So look like it's going to be no comment. So it's going to be a little short, but just going to be a biter. Hit on the red stone in the top of the rings. Either Tony bit something he didn't agree, or he's kind of said an ooh on this one, so. Floated it. Got rid of it, maybe. Yep, had the unfortunate spin out. So we're going to go around again. See if you can get one buried. The women's standings got a log jam in the middle of the standings. Lots of teams at 2-1 or 2-2, so it's a kind of a draw that's going to see some movement in the standings. And then it comes down to shootout scores, Tony, yes. And currently you are ranked other than the team that threw overhand, yeah. Call it an area for improvement. That's all we're going to call it. Probably the safest guy. I don't want to offend the parents at home that are, thinking their kids put it on the pin. But they didn't. You're right. I was waiting for that. So this one goes a little deep, and it's pretty open, so we're going to see another hit here. This is almost an exercise in elimination now that you got a 3-point lead this late in the game. If it's red, yellow's going to hit it. Hearing a lot of inflammatory words from the London coaches that the athletes will never hear unless they watch this video. Yeah, that's right, which is recorded and available for playback for the low price of $9.99. All proceeds go to, Jen's like, the London Junior Curling Program. So you're going to try to get another one behind the guard here. Yeah, K-Tel Records. Wow, you're dating yourself now. That's like, products made by Ronco.
Predates Ronco.
It does, but not by much. Actually, Ronco goes back to the 50s.
Does it really?
I think so. Ron Popeil, yeah. As an inventor?
I could not have come up with that.
There's a Netflix documentary that I watched because I had a lot of stuff to watch during COVID, and it was one of the ones that talked about all these.
Ron Popeil.
Ron Popeil, the Popeil pocket fisherman, and the Popeil this and the Popeil that.
I remember set it and forget
Oh yeah,
it.
set it and forget it. Yeah.
Oh, I love that little fishing reel. Is that right?
Yeah, Ron Popeil. Yeah, that little fisherman, pocket fisherman.
Pocket fisherman.
2 timeouts?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Thanks for volunteering, though. Doing your job for you, Carm. Got the timeout. Just kidding. But you. That's all that matters. Going for an open hit here. Wonder how many of our viewers remember the pocket fisherman. Please text Tony and Jen. Don't let them have my phone number. It's 555-555-5555. Just like every movie.
555-1212.
Yeah, well, that's exactly it. We used to do postal code collects in a previous life and used to get all these HOs for Santa Claus. Thought those were quite clever. So nose hit. I'm sorry?
What's that town in New Brunswick? Ho-ho,
So we're going to try and get a little hit and roll here under the guard. And we've got quite a crowd gathered at the hog line to watch this one. It's a spectator sport. So we're going to get the hit. We're going to stay in the open though. I think whoever gets that first elusive roll under the guard will change the end. Tony be happy for appeal. Anybody?
What is a group of curlers?
What is a group of curler gathering called? Maybe we should have a naming contest.
I think
Pearl, what do you think?
you have a bevy of beauties. You have a,
I don't know if that works for male curlers.
no,
It should be a rock of curlers.
a rock of curlers.
Yeah.
Or a house of curlers.
House of curlers.
So trying for that hit and roll here. I think, you know, Team Johnston would be happy with a roll away from the corner guard and see if Team Taylor will go under and ignore that stone. But right now it's a game of elimination, like I said. And we're going to get the outside roll. A pretty bold outside roll. Yeah. Now. We're going to go around that guard. Tony, you're out of timeouts. You can't say peel the guard.
Maybe they're listening.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
The curlers on the ice are wired.
Nova Scotia, she went to Starbucks for something.
So it looks like it's going to be a good weight. Now you got to bend it under. They're working it hard. It's going to be open. Pretty much a full stone to see from the hack. Okay, I just looked at the standings and it's got Team Johnston and Team Smith at the top of the standings. Is there something in the water in London, or?
Something in the program.
Oh, it's the program. I always thought it was the water.
Thanks. I'll take the plug. Thanks.
Oh, I got a serious timeout going on in sheet 3 when they put their jackets on. Yeah, just trying to send a message, Dave. All right, so Julia's throwing an open hit here. And again, I think she'd like to roll wide to take the pressure off that guard, but you do want to stick around. And I think this one's just going to do a little flick. Danger. Danger, Will Robinson. There I go dating myself again. Oh, there's a new show that has Danger, Will Robinson. Yeah, it's actually quite good. Lost in Space.
Yeah,
Netflix.
Saw.
I should get plugs from Netflix, get them to fund us or something every time I say the word Netflix. I bet there's a lot of people that watch a lot of TV. Yeah, I'm sure somebody's got paid millions of dollars to do a study. And you look at all the streaming services that have evolved. No lack of those. Well, we lost some interest, only 31 viewers. So, from a peak of 34 2 ends ago. I'm going to blame it on Tony. So, drawn to split the house here. Sweeping it hard. Just need to be full 12 to count 2 here. It looks like they're going to sweep it to, yep, sit 1-2. Both stones are open, but both are wide. So Not a bad situation. You know, if you get rid of one and then just exchange stones, you give up a 2, but you have hammer coming back in 8, up 1. So ideally, Julie would like to hit and stick. If she got the roll under the guard, that would be certainly a much more challenging shot. You pull, putting a little bit more pressure on them. I'm sure Sydney'd rather have an open hit or a draw. Wouldn't we all? So here it is, we're wait. Looks like a lot of sweeping going on here. Oh, well, we got an open miss and maybe never got out to the broom on that one. But you got an open draw here for 3 to tie the game. Potentially a hit for 4 on the rock that's in the 12-foot. Now, oh, calling a timeout because I think they want to talk to the coach about should we play this or not. I look at it as one of those why nots. If you don't make it, you probably hit off your own and roll in for the same 3. You don't have to throw a ton of weight at it. But the upside is you get that 4th point to take the lead. So we're going with the open draw. So Sydney just wants to get this full 12 or better. And the girls are on it. Got lots of room, no obstacles, just you know, probably 10, 11 feet of tolerance here. Just don't want to lose it. I just got to make sure they get it there. It looks pretty good. Yeah, it's got good draw weight here. Yep. So we got a 3 spot here. All tied up coming home. Time for the 7th inning stretch. All right, starting off the 8th, tie game. I think we'll see the center guard here. Yeah, they got that long guard. Now will Team Johnston pay a tick, or are they going to look at just drawing under? Oh, going right to the top of the 4. They won't stop talking, believe it or not, Tim. I actually had to put them on mute. Big sweep here for this rock. Trying to get it into the top 12 underneath the guard. Yeah, they're going to do so. Good sweep, ladies. Good shot. Oh, we're going to try to go under. Another in-turn draw. Lots of room here. Even if they come up short as a guard, it's not a bad thing. Gonna have another long guard here. A little closer to the center line. Yep. Well, Charlotte's calling for a top 4. Taking more ice. What we saw in the last couple games is in the 8th end, the slide pass breaking down, and the rocks are really grabbing hard once they get into the house in the 4-foot. We'll see how these react as we're going a little wider. Good line. Maybe a little bit more weight than they wanted. Sweepers are certainly off it. It's just going to be a biter in the back. You're going to see the second come around attempt. What's that clear liquid you're drinking, Carl? Oh, good. This one's out in the wings. I think we're going to end up being short. And we've got 3 red guards, 2 yellow in the rings. So I suspect you'll see a peel here of some sort, whether you're peeling. Be surprised if they draw. So we want to keep that path open. So we go the straight single peel. It's really starting to move here. Gonna get the, got 2, and gonna get the close redstone just through the back of the house. It's a good shot. Still got an overlap center guards though, so still opportunity here. And Team Taylor's gonna take advantage of it. It's going to come up to the back one here. A little heavy. So I think we're going to see a peel of the front 2 guards here. Just get just off center with a good spin. Should kick him all the way. Yeah, we got a final on sheet 3. Team O'Keefe beats Team Langford. 6-4, runs him out of rocks in 8. And we got a close game on sheet 2. 5-4, Team Parkinson over Team McDonald. Coming home playing 8. So Team McDonald has to steal the last end to tie it up or force an extra here. We're back to our feature game. We got a peel coming. Well, gets rid of 2 and moves the guard to the other side of the center line.
Go on to the rock.
Oh yeah. And then you click. You go. You click on rock, then you hit paper, and then you hit scissors.
Top right, the rock. And then end game. No, the
Top right.
top right.
With the wrench. He's on Old Crow coach.
End game.
All right, so we got to come around, attempt around this coming the out turn this time. This one might end up poking out the other side. The weight looks really good. Just it might poke in the open on the other side of the guard. A little heavy. Could be back 8. It's wide open. So now let's see whether they peel their own guard or whether they hit the open red at the back. Closure hollow. A little chilly. Pretty shallow this time of year. So we're going to see a peel of the yellow guard to open it up. You want to have a good shot at the 4-foot for your last shot for the win. Here comes the peel. We're going to cross this and get rid of the front one and, oh, just go under. So, opened it up a little more. Ideally, she would like to get rid of both the front 2 guards. Now, it certainly gave a bigger path of the 4-foot on the out turn. So I think we're going to see a come around to try to be high in the house. There. On this, we're sweeping it pretty hard. It's looking pretty good. It should be just in the house, the top of the house. Got the tee just slightly behind, but it's red sitting 2 now. But again, the whole 4-foot's open. So I think we're going to have another attempt at the peel of the guard. Coach Tony says yes, he wants to peel the guard. Wants to throw peel weight with good rotation, classic peel technical skills. So you want to see about a 12-second peel? Tony would like to see half that, 6. All right. Sweeper is on it. Gonna have a better peel this time. Get rid of both of them. There we go. Coach Tony's happy. Coach Tony's doing the wave all by himself. So it's more like a ripple. We're going to see Sydney throwing up on the top of the house. Try to cut off the path of the 4-foot, maybe full 12, just in front of her stones. There's Julia in her last 2 shots. She's thrown a few hits, so it's been a while since she's had to throw a draw. So they might be thinking, hey, let's make her throw a draw. So coming from the southpaw side here. And she had great draw weight last end. Sweepers are close. She's going to be happy with this. Going to finish up just biting the 8 in front of her stones. Just like I called it. I'm going to take credit for that one. I did call it there. So the house is certainly complicated for Julia. She could end up hitting or running the red stone that Sydney just left there back into the pile and try to get rid of a couple rocks. That would give her her best opportunity to keep the front open. They're just looking at the angles right now. She hits kind of a little past half a rock, maybe 3/4 of a rock. She could get a roll or shoot her over towards the other yellow stone and get 1 or 2 of those red stones out. The main thing here is to open up the front to give you a chance to shot for your last one. You're really setting up for your last shot here. Tie game, all you need is 1.
Right? Teams in the
On our way. So this is just to eliminate and open up the front. Curling quite a bit. I get a triple. What's better than a double? Triple. I don't know if Tony, if that's a 5 or is that a 4 or... Yeah, shot stone now is 2 yellows, so Sydney's got to figure out where to put this one, where it's going to be the hardest for Julie to get rid of it, or maybe force her to draw here. So I think she's going to throw the same weight, same path, and try to get under the yellow stone in the top of the 12-foot. In our way. So indication is that she's a little bit wide. You know, the sweepers are calling it a little bit heavy. All you need to do is be counting right here. So it's certainly starting to come down now and curling. It could get a rub off the guard. Oh. And unfortunately she's just a little heavy. So don't even need to have the last rock thrown here by Team Johnston. Nope. Well, that's game. So Team Taylor just has to throw their shootout now. Shootout sheet for Team Taylor. Right there. And good game. It was a good game. So it ends up being an 8-6 win for Team Johnston. And we'll see you in a short half an hour for the men's game between Team Stratton and Team Del Conte.